Greetings. This is another all 12 sign reading, starting with Capricorn, ending with Sagittarius. I do just want to say some collective messages because I have not done, first of all, I didn't do an all 12 sign reading last week because the energy was kind of crazy. I still did all of the individual signs, so you can go to my YouTube, Angels of Vega, and see all of the individual signs. So I use Angels of Vega for individual Zodiac signs, and I use Valerie from Vega for just collective messages, chosen one messages, and just personal sharing, like horse stuff, dancing, things like that. Okay, so collective messages that were coming through is no chargebacks, no switchbacks. So someone here, like no second chances, no going back on something. Someone could be trying to like clean up what they said. They're like, oh yeah, I said that, but I really meant this, or I didn't fully mean that. Like someone could be trying to kind of go back on their story, go back on their word. Someone could also be trying to run a transaction through again. Someone could be used to kind of getting over on something or someone in a certain way. And little do they know, unbeknownst to them, that someone kind of caught them up. So like if someone was like money laundering or something in a business, it's like the boss kind of caught on, and so they did something that would have prevented this person from being able to do that. And it's like now they're caught up and they're kind of stuck, and the boss is silently watching and observing because the boss knows what the boss did. Like someone did something, they specifically set up a trap. They're like, you know, I think someone's not telling me the full truth, but if I ask them, they are not going to be honest. So I'm just going to kind of do some things behind the scenes, allow them to keep doing what they were, you know, wrongfully doing to get away with it. And this time they're not going to get away with it. And I'm just going to observe how they respond to, you know, what they did to kind of stop someone up. Also, I was hearing going supersonic. Now this was really strong in the Aries reading. So you guys may be dealing with an Aries, or Chiron, the wounded healer, has been going through Aries since 2018, 2019. So a lot of people can be dealing with the shadow of different wounds that are happening within their own family, within their own ancestral lineage, because we do carry the last 7 generations. So you could have just anyone in your ancestry that had really strong Aries energy, and it's going to be really prevalent in those areas. They didn't get to finish something. So it's like the rune Anzus, which is like the passing of the breath. So kind of things that your ancestors didn't complete, you inherit through your DNA, and it's something that you have to kind of complete in this lifetime. Those things are being wrapped up right now. So with going supersonic, I was hearing this while I was going on my walk yesterday, and I had to look it up. So I guess it's from the video game Sonic, but Sonic originally has blue quills, but when he goes supersonic, he becomes this golden aura. So a lot of you guys can have a really golden aura about you right now. And when he goes supersonic, he completely annihilates all of his opponents, and he can like fly around, and he's very chaotic. So it's kind of an energy, and he only receives this energy once he gathers the 7 chaos emeralds, but he has to utilize the 7 chaos emeralds in a positive force for him to be able to actualize the energy. So for a lot of my collective, you've had to kind of gain keys through your life showing your loyalty or showing some sort of change. Like if you had some sort of weakness, whether it was a substance, whether it was just a way of being, a mindset, something that you were doing, like how you were interacting with others, you've had to completely annihilate that and show that you are of integrity now, that you have kind of sealed those holes, you've patched those holes, so to speak. Because, you know, as we know, like a ship in rough waters only takes on water if it has holes in it. But if a ship is totally patched up, and you know, it stays afloat. So there's something here where previously people could have thought that you thought that you were staying afloat, but there was like one tiny hole down in the boiler room that you didn't quite know about. And it could have just been a karmic ex that always kind of got you to go back with them, and you would overdrink or like overindulge in certain things. It could be an employer, someone who kind of, you know that this business doesn't have great integrity, but because you're strapped for cash, you know, you go in with it. It can be a group of people at work that's always gossiping, and because you don't want to be the brunt of the gossip, you agree to go along to the luncheons. You agree to like show up with these people when you know darn well that they're just completely slandering and gossiping on others, but you don't stick up for the other people, and you don't pull yourself away from these people because you're like, then I'm going to be the one talked about. So someone here has been going along to get along, and that's not going to fly anymore moving forward. especially after 2026. You know, it's kind of like this year, a lot of people kind of met their edge of, all right, this is the absolute like last straw that you can really bear before you have to operate in full integrity, or else you're going under. We're going down, down in an earlier round, and sugar, we're going down swinging. I'm hearing that song. Is that Newfound Glory or no? No? Is it? I don't know. All Downhill? No. Sugar, we're going down swing. Okay. I'm missed because I was also hearing it's all downhill from here. So now I'm just channeling music, which I didn't want to get into. So anywho, a lot of you are going supersonic, and you've made this choice that you are not going to go back to your ways of the past. You're not going to go to lunch with that group of people or brunch with that group of people that always talks crap on other people. You are just not going to put up with it anymore. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You have finally removed yourself from something really toxic. I was also, so in Aries energy, Aries in the Tarot is, it's represented by the Fool and the Emperor. And the Fool is a total 0 number. So it's kind of bottom of the barrel, total beginnings, has absolutely nothing to their name, can kind of be seen as like someone who is unpredictable, just walks around with a whimsy, no purpose, you know, no direction, no discipline, etc. But that couldn't be further from the truth when you really get into the energy, because it takes impeccable integrity, it takes impeccable direction to follow just spirit and not let your ego get in your way, or what you've been conditioned by society get in your way to try and rule the roost of your life, and instead allow nothing but simply God divine intervention to come through your crown and let you know when to make certain decisions, which is honestly how the Fool operates, which is why he also becomes the Emperor. So a lot of people in your past collective could have been like, oh, so-and-so will never amount to anything, so-and-so will never get married, so-and-so will never have a business, so-and-so will never be anything, so-and-so blah, 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 right? But then joke's on them, because a few years later can be now this year for some of you, and if you haven't reached your Emperor status yet, you will be reaching it by 2026, at the latest 2028, so hang in there. Hold on if you feel like letting go. Hold on, it gets better than you know. Okay. Because the Emperor is someone who has mastered all 4 kingdoms. Not only has someone mastered all 4 kingdoms, but they've mastered every single rank, which means all 4 kingdoms are, you know, the wands, physical, passion, your anger, cups, which is emotions, anything emotional. Pentacles, which is anything about grounding stuff, paying your taxes, keeping your house clean, you know, cleaning your bathroom, keeping your car clean, all of those things. And the swords, your word. Your word is your sword. Are you speaking truth, or are you telling little white lies, or are you lying by omission, or are you just flat out lying? So you've gone through the Page energy, which is being a student of all of those realms, the Princess in the Night energy, which is sometimes you are impeccably sound and sometimes you kind of are on the brink, sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out, sometimes you're this, King and Queen, which is where you've mastered it on a smaller scale, just in your community or in a specific community. But the Emperor is someone who's mastered it on a galactic scale, or a more like world scale. So a lot of you, by the time, you know, you've gone from the Fool to the Emperor, and these people just can't believe it. Also, the answers are in the opposition, is what I was hearing. This is also why I didn't do readings last week, because there are only like 3 or 4 readers that I follow that are usually spot on in tune with me. In the last 2 weeks, nothing that they've said for any of my signs has related to me in any way, shape, or form, capacity at all, like at all. However, I had this intuition in my own, you know, in my own downloads, to watch the signs that I have nothing of in my chart in any way, shape, or form. As in, I have like 5 signs that are nowhere to be seen in my chart in Western or Vedic sidereal. And every single one of those readings were spot bang on for what was going on with my life. So I do feel, some of you guys, if you do watch readings like this, you need to watch your total opposite sign or signs that you have absolutely nothing of in your chart, because the answers are in the opposition this week, because others are in your energy more than you are in your energy. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like your opposition is so, they have their head so far up your butt, they're following you so closely that your sign is not your sign anymore. It's been hijacked by the energy of the people that are obsessively watching you. Okay, and with that said, going on to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, someone is not telling you something. I'm hearing the whole truth, the nothing but the truth. No, someone has not. Someone, I solemnly swear, someone solemnly swore on something that they knew was faulty from the beginning. They knew it was a lie from the beginning. They were hopeful that they would have more time. Someone was trying to buy their time. Someone was trying to buy time by lying. This can also be buying time for like a contract, like a living situation. Rent was due, or this can be like someone lying on someone because it would be their living situation on the chopping block. It would be their job on the chopping block, which would then, you know, coincide with their rent because they wouldn't have their rent to pay because someone else would. It's like someone had to do something. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles sideways. Totally. This is someone telling the half-truth in a situation because of their home situation. This can also be someone telling a half-truth because of their marriage. You can have really strong Sagittarius or Aquarius in your chart. Or if you are December 21st, 22nd to January 14th, you're actually not a Capricorn, you're a Sagittarius, and I'm speaking to you. This can also be, because Aquarius and Sagittarius came out right away with Capricorn, someone who is January 22nd to February 14th, and they think that they're an Aquarius, but they are truly a Capricorn. I follow Vedic sidereal, which is where the planets actually were in the sky. If you took a telescope on the day you were born, Western astrology, which is what most people in the United States hear, has absolutely zero correlation, is completely false. It was created on the man-made calendar and various other aspects. If you were to go to your birthday in the last like 150 or 200 years, your sign is not in the star, is not in the symbol that you think it is. So, okay. Something is coming in quick. Someone can want to heal something with a certain situation from the past. Yeah, for a lot of my Capricorns, there's a situation here regarding children, schooling, education, work, or family, where you should have already had a blessing within the last 8 to 9 months, can be 2 to 3 years as well, but someone told lies and hid something from someone to keep you away from something, or again, switch it. You could have told lies on someone to hide something from someone else. Very strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is on the other end of this. We also have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. No fire signs yet, except there we go. The Emperor in the reverse with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Wow. This is insane. So someone completely lied on someone who is an Emperor, because I just asked what the lie is about, the 7 of Cups with the High Priestess. Someone could have said that someone's not a business owner. Someone could have said that someone does like S work. Someone could have said that someone is a total, you know, floozy, that someone does like false things. Someone completely lied on someone, tried to tarnish someone's reputation entirely, but that's coming to the light right now because they try to steal someone's fortune, but it's like God is not letting this happen with the Wheel of Fortune sideways. The Star also comes after a Tower. Star is healing energy. It's very positive energy. So someone whose reputation was entirely tarnished in the past because of hearsay and lies that were completely unfounded. Someone could have also said that someone does substances. It's like, nope. Someone is getting what they rightfully by birth with the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups deserve. Yeah, and someone is going to be really disappointed because everything that they spoke, all the lies that they spoke on someone to keep someone from this awesome opportunity. 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune sideways. This is their birthright, their fortune by birthright. This was held up. Now, at the same time, this is like an okay thing because even though something was withheld for all these years, it's kind of one of those things, Capricorn, where oftentimes we see this quite a bit, where people they go viral, they get some sort of rise to fame or something really quickly, and their physical vessel, their spiritual vessel, and their emotional health is not ready for that sort of, oh my gosh, why am I skipping out on the word? That sort of like the attention that they're going to be getting. So it's like they can't house, or their nervous system is not ready for that amount of attention, that amount of fame, so to speak. So even though something was withheld and it seems like it's really unfair, God actually did that on purpose so that someone could get all of their other ducks in a row so that they could actually be fully healthy and in alignment so that they wouldn't sabotage this or, you know, lose their, because we do see that in the news with a lot of celebrities. A lot of people can completely go AWOL or lose their, because something just happened too much too soon. So it's like God actually put these people in the way because they needed to learn these karmic lessons, and additionally the person who was held back needed more training, so to speak, needed a stronger like defense fields and a stronger not sword, shield. Someone needed a stronger shield. This can also be the gut-brain barrier. Someone who is dealing with like brain fog or certain issues, could be healing from like a TBI or just any sort of trauma, also childhood trauma. And it's like these things needed to be healed to heal that barrier before someone was getting more eyes on them or before someone was getting out there more. So it's like God literally put someone in the path to block something from someone so that they could continue healing until they were actually ready to receive what this offer is. And it does seem like this offer is coming in within the next few months, especially by Pisces season. Something is going to be up and running, very strong. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be bringing in an offer, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is all in their head because they know that everything they said on a person was complete lies, completely phony, and total bogus. Yeah, and someone is, I'm hearing the tables are turning. Someone is healed. I'm hearing Simba reclaiming Pride Rock. Yeah, this rooster. Someone had so much to say about someone, and it was just lies, deceit, betrayal, cheating. So funny. I blame you. So someone was totally blaming someone else. But that's what's also funny, Capricorn, is when someone was removed from a situation, all of the things that they were blaming someone for got exponentially worse. So like the big boss is like, wait, I thought you said so-and-so was responsible for X, Y, and Z. So why are all these things so much worse now that so-and-so is gone and moved across the world? That makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense because the person was completely lying in the first place. So yeah, someone here, I'm hearing being fed by a silver spoon. Someone could have said someone's being fed by a silver spoon. Yeah, the industry can see, or the higher ups can see that someone is a diamond. And what is a diamond? A diamond is the only gem that can withstand that amount of pressure. No other gem can be called a diamond because it cannot withstand the pressure that a true diamond can take. And it's funny that I was mentioning Aries energy because Aries birthstone is the diamond. So very strong Aries energy in someone's chart that someone was totally lying, slandering, gossiping on. But it's okay because Aries is the only stone out of all of the zodiac that's actually able to withstand this sort of pressure, which is why they become gold, because gold is also alchemizing. Gold is all about alchemy. So someone here can completely alchemize. It's like the more hate, the more that comes against them, the more fuel that they have, the more that they can transmute, and it makes people so mad around them. What I was also channeling for the collective is parasitic energy is like really bubbling up and really coming to its head. And so some people are going to be overrun with certain health issues because of the amount of parasites internally. We all have parasites in us at every single given moment because our microbiome is quite literally a homeostasis between bad bacteria and good bacteria. But a lot of us, hopefully just have more good bacteria than bad bacteria. But for a lot of people during this time, health issues are arising because the bad bacteria is getting ahead of the good bacteria because of little things that are happening in the environment that's permeating that gut-brain barrier, which is what I was just talking about at the very beginning of this, sharing the collective messages, which is making people more permeable to sickness and certain things. But someone here is gold, and it's because everything that gets thrown at them, it's almost like they chew it up and spit it out, they digest it. This is the 53rd or the 54th gene key. If you haven't done your gene keys, if you go to the Gene Keys website, it's like genekeys.com, you can type in your birth information and get your free birth chart. It's funny because literally my main key about my life purpose is about digesting. It's the shamanic path. It's literally being able to chew up and spit out and digest anything poisonous and being able to transmute anything like that. And so my biggest health thing in life is creating a stronger, like the strongest gut barrier or whatever, so to speak, which is funny because I've done impeccable things when it comes to my healing of that in the last 3 years, and yet now things can't touch me that used to. So a lot of you need to get on that. Message me if you have issues with that. I'm not a medical professional in any way, shape, or form. This is my disclaimer on that, but I have overcome many things that the medical world could in no way, shape, or form even help me with in the slightest. So come to me if you need help with that. After Capricorn is Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius, Four of Pentacles, the same first card that Capricorn got. So yeah, a lot of you are needing to hold back. A lot of you are manifesting a move, a big shift, a big change. At the latest, this could come in by next July. I know that sounds like way too long for some of you who feel like your current situation is just unbearable. However, Spirit wants you to have food for thought that 7 months is nothing in the grand scheme of things when it comes to the rest of your life. And if you make a decision too soon, like this is for some of my Aquarians, if something just seems so unfair, so unbearable, you just can't, you just need something. If you become desperate for something, so you take that first job opportunity, you take that first house opportunity, you take that first contract that's offered to you. You've been single for so many years, screw it, you take that first relationship opportunity. It will bite you in the butt so hard it's not even funny. It's not even funny. It will actually set you back way further than where you're at now. So for a lot of my Aquarians, you are being told, pause, wait, literally wait, like hold back, because there's something here that you're not seeing, which also makes sense because Mars just went in retrograde a couple days ago. Mars does not go in retrograde every year. That is the planet of war, okay? War and destruction. Also Mercury, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn. Saturn is like really hard-earned lessons over long periods of time, things that just seem to never end, things that seem like it's just so difficult, it's just so unfair. It's traditions, it's constriction, it's conservation, the conservative traditional approach to things. It's needing to perfect something over and over every single day. You know, if you cross your T or dot your I a little incorrectly, you have to redo it again 10,000 more times. That's Saturn energy. That's also retrograde. So there is a lot coming up right now, Aquarius, that it's like, it will test you. Literally, this is a test, okay? Pages are all students. And this is the test of the mind, the test of offers, the test of contracts, the test of words, okay? And whether you believe in juju, no matter what you believe in, on a collective scale, putting letters together, making words, and then putting words together and framing sentences is literally called spelling. So that is a spell, so to speak, no matter what you believe. Just the thought, yeah. Something here, you need to prove that it's really over. You need to prove that you really aren't going to go back on something. For a lot of my Aquarians, Spirit is going to try and pull on your heartstrings, which is a weird thing to say because for my Aquarians, usually it's pretty easy for you to not get over emotional about something. So it's like for my Aquarians, if the thing that you care about the most in this world is your animals, Spirit is going to try and get at you, like the negative energy is going to try and get at you by your animals. If the thing that you're the most emotional about is your cars, then the negative is going to try and tempt you with something with your cars. Like whatever it is that means the most to you, because Spirit knows that Aquarian energy can usually kind of get over things and just shake it off and not really be in the same rat race as the rest of humanity, because you are that more new age, more alien, more like galactic and kind of over here in your own world energy. Spirit is going to get at you through that field to try and test you really hard on something. 10 of Pentacles sideways, which is Capricorn's first energy out with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, it does seem in regards to your family, your home, your children, or your pets. For some of my Aquarians, someone is realizing, I'm hearing that song, I've seen better days, da, 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 da. Someone here thought that they were leaving something behind for something better, but actually what they left behind, they're now seeing as their better days. So someone is realizing, yeah, what I thought was just like a fun romp in the sheets was actually, you were everything that I wanted. We were meant to be, supposed to be, but real emotional fulfillment was with something that was in the past that you thought was just a hookup, or that you thought was just like a fun night on the town, or a fun couple of months, or a fun thing on the side. You are now realizing, or someone is realizing this about you, take it whatever side of the fence you're on, hold up. Hey, someone here is having to hold up, and they're kind of ticked off because again, what they thought was just like fun sexcapades, 6 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Someone could have bragged to their friends, hey, I bagged so-and-so. Hey, I did this with so-and-so. Hey, I got nudes of so-and-so. It's like someone was trying to brag about someone and make it seem like it was just a hookup energy. It was just fun. But now they're stuck, busted, and disgusted. And they have too much pride to reach out to this person. They're hoping by the grace of God that this person will reach out to them. But no, this person has long gone, moved on, and they have many other options. They're like, yeah, stick a fork in me. I'm done. 3 of Swords with the World card. Totally dead, done, over with. Dead and gone, dead and gone. The old me is dead and gone. Isn't that a song? Isn't that Justin Timberlake? I don't know. I'm hearing that song. Yeah, it's true though. Someone's old version of themselves is dead and gone. And Aquarius, this can be you, because Aquarius, again, you are an energy that when you're in your higher self, it's very easy for you, just like Aries energy, you are both represented by the Fool. So the energy, that everything that I said at the very beginning of this video during my intro of collective energy coincides with not just Aries energy, but also Aquarius energy, because Aquarius and Aries are the 2 signs that coincide with the Fool. Yeah, something is being made to your awareness with the Magician and the Sun card. It's going to disappoint others. Someone here is disappointed because they took too long. They slept on something. They slept on someone. 3 of Wands with the Temperance. And now they want to show up. I'm hearing like a bad case of something. So someone here could have caught a case and now they're stuck in their head, because now that they've caught a case of something, they especially can't go back to someone because it's like that person doesn't want to be infected. So let's see what the oracle cards say for you guys. Aquarius. Yeah, someone is about to be in the spotlight. Something is also about to be spotlit about someone. Something is about to be revealed. Yeah, especially with spotlighting the peacock. Now, Aquarius, this is also saying go hard. Go hard or go home. Someone here is being inspired to really go hard, and that is how you get your fairy tale opportunity. So for the people who really need to go hard, you can have extra opposition coming at you like, oh, you just want attention, you're just showing off, you just want this. You can have the guy below, the guy downstairs, really trying to get you off of your path by telling you what you're doing is wrong, what you're doing is so wrong, you need to stop, you need to slow down, you need to stop posting so much, you need to stop sharing that. Only because this opportunity is coming closer and closer and closer to you. Again, this is everything I said in the very beginning of this video, giving the collective energy, when I spoke on the Fool and the Emperor, and I spoke on the Supersonic. Because the more you share, the more you post, the more you express yourself, it ticks off the energy down below because you're going supersonic. Not only are you annihilating all the lies that they spoke on you, but you are also getting closer and closer to attracting and finding or allowing that person to find you that is meant for you, or the perfect job opportunity, or the perfect friend group. This is giving, I just did a reading this last week, if you go to Angels of Vega. It could have been Aquarius, actually. It was called like mating, or maybe it was Virgo. It was called mating dance or mating. I think it was called mating dance. You know how it was a Planet Earth episode where it went very elaborate into birds doing their mating dance and like all these mating expressions, or like their mating song. And it's like these animals know intrinsically, they know within their bones, they can feel it, right? It's an instinct when the other animal is doing the correct mating dance, the correct mating song. And Aquarius, there's someone out here who is of high affluence, of high stature, who has, thought that they've dated a lot of people who are also high stature, high caliber, but they are not singing this person's like mating song. They're not dancing this person's mating dance. This can be like a dancer who has danced with so many different professionals, so many different other dancers that are influencers, and it's like none of these people get the dance right. It's like it just doesn't feel right. It's like a soggy puzzle piece. It's like, I guess if I like squished it in this way and squashed it in that way, I could make this work. But like deep down in their bones, they know it's not it. And once they hear your song, once they see your dance, they're going to know that's my wife. That's my husband. They're going to know. But you have the guys down below trying so hard to make sure that this person doesn't see you, either by you not expressing and sharing yourself enough, or by you being like blocked or like upset in some way. It's like someone here is trying so hard to keep something from seeing you, or this can also be someone that you've already crossed paths with, but this person has lied on you so much, they're like hoping that what they've said makes someone else not look at you, because they know darn well if you guys were to link up, then oh my gosh, this is a match made in heaven. But again, it's what I was saying at the very beginning of this video, Aquarius, where God did this on purpose because someone wasn't fully healed. Their holes in their ship weren't fully patched. They were still having mice in the cabin that were chewing away little holes here and there. And it's like they weren't taking in enough water to totally make them sink, but they were definitely taking on enough water that they were going through gas like crazy, and they're only going an inch ahead, only going an inch ahead, only going an inch ahead. And they're like, why am I going through 12 tanks of gas for something that should have gotten me to the other side of the world, and I've only moved 12 inches forward? Like, this is totally unfair. And it's because you have little mice chewing and gnawing, and it can be friend groups, it can be family, it can be your followers, it can be all different things like this. Woo! Okay, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces. Woo, someone is in their feelings. Oh my gosh. Now, in my experience, even though Pisces can be super in their feelings sometimes, they have an uncanny ability, unlike any other sign, to use that to their advantage. So if they're like a guitar player, for example, the deepest sadness, the biggest heartbreak, their favorite pet dying, like anything like this, they make it their new hit single. Like they alchemize the energy of their emotion into extreme abundance, or, they alchemize it in that way. It can be like someone getting a lead role in acting or something, and they're able to act out the emotions and alchemize all of their pain into power, because that is quite literally where Pisces power is, in their emotions. Literally everything I just said, Pisces. I say this every time, but I'm never going to stop saying it because it's true, because I get so many people who are like, you say you're a Christian, but you read tarot cards. Okay, well, let's just look at the fact that thousands of men have chopped and screwed the Bible a million times. Let's also look at the fact that every single person, every story in the Bible is talking quite literally about people who divine and hear God through the sky, the clouds, through a rock on the ground, through a tree. They see angels. Literally, they see all of that, right? Right. Yeah, literally. Jesus does that too. So how come me and other readers like me who hear and see all of those same things and share them without the cards, and then occasionally use the cards just to prove to you guys that everything we just said is being clarified by the images? Because it's not the product itself, it's the intention behind it, and it's the purity of the person reading the energy behind it. Period. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm ready to move on now. Greetings, Sarah. Period. Lover's card. What you're doing, you're meant to be doing. The Lovers with the Magician. And anyone who's going to try and stop you or talk crap on you or saying you're a dark practitioner, God's gonna make sure that they get got, because you are on your path, Pisces, the Lovers with the Magician. And anyone who tries to steer you in a different direction, well, good thing the Lovers card is quite literally multiple paths, but multiple paths that are alchemized and created perfectly for you. Good thing the Magician has all four aces, the ace of all four kingdoms. Again, this coincides with the very beginning energy that I said at the very beginning of this video during the collective message. I was talking about going from the Fool to the Emperor and having to master all four realms. All four realms. Being a student, that's page energy. Going in and out, that means trying something, then kind of reversing back on it, trying something again, kind of going back on it. That's knight and princess energy. Versus having a strong hold in your community, that's kind of a manager or doing something just in your town, versus being that emperor status, which is managing multiple kingdoms, multiple cultures, etc. The Magician has all four aces on the table. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. With the Lover's path, you can literally perfect any path that you get thrown into, Pisces, because it really is, it just stems from your emotions. So you can be like the best accountant in the world, but your dad always taught you how to like work on your car or something, and it's like you could have all these people screwing you over and trying to get you to leave the accounting firm or get you wrongly fired or wrongly terminated, and so you do, and God's like, it's okay because your dad taught you how to fix all these cars. So then you open this motor business and your thing is booming and you get all this business, not to mention you have a garage, so you get to like do it from your own house. You don't have to work certain business, like you get so much more freedom. And the people in the office are like, did you see what Pisces, did you see how they just completely sidestepped all of the stuff that we threw their way? And God's like, yeah, it's because Pisces has actually mastered all of these things, and Pisces is really good at multiple things, and whatever Pisces pursues, if Pisces is genuine from the heart, then Pisces will master and become the greatest at. And all these people are just stuck on stupid watching as their lives are slowed down, their money's slowed down, and they're sitting here gossiping. Knight of Swords with the Three of Cups, clarifying. Again, everything that I just said. It's like what you start turns to gold. And people could have made you restart multiple times with the Two of Wands. People could have tried to really uproot your stability, especially with the Page of Pentacles. This can be like you move somewhere every couple of years, every couple of months, you have to get a new job every couple of months, every couple of years, because every situation that you go in, people are just constantly gossiping or trying to make you, hold you back in some way. And like they know darn well that they're doing this. They know darn well that they agreed to things that weren't truthful about you, but it's okay because God is about to call judgment. You're about to get some huge fulfillment, especially when it comes to your work sector. And again, it really has to do with you being on your own, Pisces, because there's a Pisces here who hasn't taken like the full bet on themselves when you are supposed to be your own boss. I feel like for a lot of my Pisces that I'm speaking to, you think you're, actually I think for a lot of you, you think you're an Aries, but you're really a Pisces, which means your birthday is from March 22nd to April 14th, and you think you're an Aries, but you're actually a Pisces, because I follow Vedic sidereal, which is where the stars actually were in the sky. Western astrology, on April 4th, the sun was not in Aries. The sun was in Pisces. Look it up online. I'm right. I'm not right. I'm just following the truth. And Western astrology doesn't follow the truth. So there's that. Let's see what the Oracle cards has for you, Pisces. Yeah, Pisces, you have the Bermuda Triangle. So Bermuda Triangle is one of my favorite things when it comes to working with clients. It's the triangle, so I mean, as you know, the Bermuda Triangle, some of the roughest waters that ships never make it through. But how I have defined it is the Bermuda Triangle of humanity. One corner is your physical vessel, another is your mental, emotional vessel, and then the other one is your spiritual vessel, whatever it is that you relate to, whether it's, you know, Christianity, paganism, whatever your beliefs are, some connection to spirituality. And especially during certain transits, especially during all these retrogrades, the dude below strongly attacks whatever your weakest of those 3 points of the triangle are, so that the other two, even if they were impeccably strong and impeccably high, gets just completely bombs down because that 1 point was not strong enough. So this is why we can see a lot of people who it's like, man, they were in church all the time and they were so physically healthy. How did they get cancer and die? Da, da, da. It's like, well, they probably had some mental issues or inherited that, and they always second guess themselves, were always overthinking, had a lot of stress, something that didn't allow their spirituality and their physical health of their physical body to actually help the other part lift up. So for a lot of my Pisces, you are being told whatever your lowest of those 3 totems are, you need to go hard in the paint for that from now to March. Like commit. This is routine every single day. Focus, balance. You do not get a day off. The energy is so chaotic and is such a war zone right now, Pisces, especially that Mars went retrograde with Saturn in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde. We have so many retrogrades, and a lot of the planets that are retrograde right now do not go retrograde every year. So people are going to be getting bombed. This happened 2 days ago on the 6th. Bombed from here for the next couple days out, because things are just really tumultuous. So you have to go hard in the paint for whatever the lowest of those 3 triangles are to not even get ahead, Pisces. This is just to stay afloat. Because a lot of people, something is not quite ready because, again, the lowest of those 3 points on the triangle. You still have an area where the mice are, chewing away at the side of your ship. You still have an area where, just like I just said for Aquarius's reading, you are like, why am I only getting 12 inches ahead when I've filled up my gas tank for something that should have been like 1,200 miles? Like, what is going on? You still have a hole in the ship. For some of my Pisces, you could be blue collar worker, so you need to find ways that help you relax better than just like numbing out and sitting stiffly in front of a screen. Like sauna, massage, going on walks, breath work, yoga, painting, drawing, playing an instrument. You really need to utilize that. Okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries. You're going to have a choice, Aries. A lot of my Aries, you could have a choice to move. Someone is definitely bringing you an offer. It's definitely regarding work for a lot of my Aries, but there's definitely an opportunity to move. Someone has been on the fence for a while about giving you this offer because they have concerns, but it's also one of those situations, Aries, where things have been so dire and bleak and desperate in the current environment that it's like, to heck with it. If, what more could go wrong? Like, that's how someone, I hate to say it like that, but it's like someone, I don't want to say they're seeing you as like a last resort, but someone is like, everything has gone to and it's really only been this way since the Aries has left. And even though everyone is saying it's the Aries problem, or it was the Aries, literally everything has gone to crap since the Aries left. So, how much worse can it really get? Someone feels like they need you back. Someone is wanting to offer a peace treaty. Someone is like, I come in peace. This is like someone coming up to you and being like, Mr. Aries, I got a question. Like someone is coming in with an offer. Woof, it's a Tower, Aries. This can be someone you never thought you would ever hear from. Or someone who thought that they would never talk to you. Someone is really like flabbergasted. Yeah, with the Moon card and the Sacred Union card. Also, we have the Knight of Wands. Someone could have tried to say someone was undependable, someone was a floozy, someone was really loose, or someone did like S-work or something. Someone, was a lady of the night or a guy of the night at Chippendale, or someone was lying on someone, completely slandering out their butt about someone, only because they know that if these two people got together, it would be a match made in heaven. I'm hearing a dream team. There's a true dream team on the table, Aries, but someone has been watching someone for a really long time because of all the slander and all the lies that have been told about someone. Now, the funny thing is all the slander and all the lies have been told about this person behind this person's back because they know that it wouldn't hold up to this person. So for example, if they were saying that someone was like, had a substance issue, instead of like drug testing this person, which would reveal that they're a liar, they just had to go around and tell everyone, because again, if they actually tested this person, they would be proven to be a liar. So it's like, they can't actually confront the actual person. They can't actually put a drug test on the person because then it would show that everything they're saying is a lie. So they have to say it behind the scenes. This is like a manager literally gossiping to an entire community that someone uses something, yet that manager who has the credibility and like the, you know, power or whatever to drug test this person would never do that because they'd be proven to be a liar. So instead, they keep this person, lie about them behind the scenes to try and make sure that no one else hires them because of something that's totally hearsay, total lie. Literally, gossip and lying, strong Sagittarius energy. And yeah, it's because someone is meant to do something. King of Pentacles with the Lovers card, someone is literally meant to be doing this thing. Very strongly coinciding with Pisces energy, so this is what I just said in Pisces reading. You need to go watch that if your birthday is from March 22nd to April 14th, because you're actually Pisces, you're not an Aries, but someone was gossiping and slandering. Literally the exact same stinking cards. Knight of Swords with the Three of Cups. Someone is gossiping to a whole group. Meanwhile, they were letting something just slowly chip away, but keeping you around, keeping you as a friend, keeping you as an employee, because they know that they couldn't confront anything directly because everything they were saying was a total lie. Aries, someone could have also said that they didn't feel safe with you around their kids or around their animals. Like if you're in some sort of caretaking role, like someone could have been like, I don't know if you can always trust that, Aries, though. Like, I don't know if I would. Like, you know, it seems like they've done an okay job, but like, I don't know if I would trust them with that, even though you're actually amazing at what you do. It's just, again, someone trying to slander you. Literally, well done. You do impeccable at what you do. So really, someone was just slandering on someone because they're so threatened by how good someone is at their craft. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Empress energy, that is your energy, so I like that. For my Taurans who are with child, congratulations. This is also strong Libra energy, so you could have Libra in your chart or be dealing with a Libra. Someone could be really stressed that someone is getting an offer. Empress is also wife energy. It's also like long-term commitment energy. It's also like the feminine of the Emperor, so it can be someone who's their own boss, but they're their own boss in like a pink collar field. They could be, again, someone who just like beautifies a home. They could be an influencer. They could be a model. They could garden, they could bake, they could do anything that's seen as like a kind of feminine role, but they are their own boss for it and they do well for it, especially with the Empress and the Hierophant. It's like God ordained this person to do this job. And it's like ticking someone off. Literally the Lovers and the Judgment and the Hierophant. It's like you can't get in the way of what God's direction is on someone's life. Taurus, this is the same energy as Pisces and Aries. Someone is sad, Queen of Swords sideways with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Someone tried really hard to block someone in a work opportunity or in a strong soulmate love opportunity. They tried so hard to prevent someone. They tried to make someone's road so difficult, so unbearable that someone would quit, so unbearable, just make sure that no one would see someone in the highest light. And now this person is really sad because they're realizing that they turned their back on someone who is literally ordained by God to do this very thing, which is everything I just said. And every employee that they've had ever since, or every relationship that they've been in since, has just been crap. Gone sour. This is the truth. And it's also, this is their justice, because they could have also said that someone was like really dependent on them. They could have said that, again, someone did like S work in the middle of the night, or someone, they didn't really know how they got their money. The Eight of Pentacles with the Devil and the Three of Swords. Literally, someone is saying that someone made their money through nefarious ways. They can't be trusted. They betrayed someone by lying on their occupation. When this person actually, again, could be an influencer. They make their money online. They can be a homemaker. The Queen of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, the World card. This person keeps to themselves. This is not Queen of Wands energy, Taurus. This is someone who's just naturally beautiful. They're naturally attractive. And someone else tried to capitalize on, because of how someone looks, that they're doing nefarious things, that they can't be trusted. Oh, you can't trust your kids with them. Oh, you can't trust your animals with them. Oh, we don't know how they make their money, and then like they do all these other things. Just because someone is really beautiful But it's not a Queen of Wands energy. It's a genuinely feminine person. That's also why this Queen of Swords was so upset, because this Queen of Swords is a really masculine energy. This is someone who has wounded their feminine so much that they get so triggered when they see really beautiful women that are making great money online, helping and sharing other women heal and become their exact energy that they are. And that's also why God is coming after this Queen of Swords energy, because it's like, first of all, touch not my anointed is what he says. It's what God says. But also because this woman is being really genuine. She's healed her own issues with the feminine, and she's healing other women, and she's literally bringing healing to children, animals, to homes, to marriages. Like, she's literally healing relationships all around the world. She's bringing balance and care. She's teaching people new ways to do certain things, new ways to deal with certain things in their situations. That is actually healing these other people in their relationships. So God is like, on this Queen of Swords, whoever tried to totally lie and slander on someone, and now this Queen of Swords has to eat crow with the crap and the slander that this person lied on someone. Rewind. Someone wants to do a do-over. Literally, someone wants to go back. Am I the drama? Yeah, someone was totally lying and slandering on someone, trying to say that someone else was the drama, but they're the ones being dramatic, lying and slandering and gossiping about someone. Like, if anyone is gossiping about someone, is it not clear that the person gossiping is the drama? Like, let's just have some common sense. Anyone who's gossiping is obviously the one who's the drama. Not the person keeping to their own business, minding their side of the road, helping other women heal, helping children and animals, helping people care for their homes. It's ridiculous. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini. It's like all feminine energy right now. I don't know, it's very strong. Gemini, smooth seas never made skilled sailors, all right? So it seems like some of my Geminis, something can be a little rough. Some of my Geminis like it a little rough. I just have to say it because it's here. Woo! Some of my Geminis, well, first of all, my condolences if there's a loss of a pet or someone in the family, strong soulmate energy, my condolences. Someone can also feel like they have to leave a situation because I'm hearing nothing was the same. Is that a song by Drake or an album? I'm hearing nothing was the same. For some of my Geminis, nothing was the same. Nothing's going to be the same after this. So someone feels like they either have to leave a home, they have to leave a city because the relationship that they were in marked the city. They have to leave this home because their relationship with this pet or this family member is like all over the home. And it's just like, they just feel like they just can't do it here. 8 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles. They just can't do it. My condolences for some of my Geminis who have had a miscarriage or a loss, because that is also here, because the Empress is here. Some of my Geminis, you can think that you're a Gemini, but you're actually Taurus. You should watch the Taurus reading if your birthday is May 22nd to June 14th. Now, you could have Gemini elsewhere in your chart, but your sun sign is truly a Taurus if you're in those dates. Some of my Geminis, someone here could have told someone lies about someone, and now someone is disappointed and they're realizing that their real happiness, they're wondering, like, maybe I would be a father, maybe I would be married, maybe my money would be so much better now had I not listened to all of the buffoonery that people said about a person or a situation. This can also be someone who actually lied a lot in a situation, and so now they have to leave that situation because they can't save face. It's like something has been exposed, especially with all the 7s, something has been revealed. 8 of Cups is walking away from a situation. 6 of Swords was the first energy out in the pre-shuffle, which is leaving a situation. This is exactly why I started your reading, Gemini, with smooth seas never made skilled sailors. Yeah, someone literally tried to block someone from something that actually would have led to their extreme abundance, happiness. It would have been success. Someone totally switched the truth here. Now, Gemini, this was a test because you are the Gemini twins. You are the angel and the devil on the shoulders. So God is testing. Can you tell when someone else is speaking from the devil on the shoulder, not the angel, and they're totally getting one over on you? Are you able to discern that? Can you actually see that that's the case? And it seems like some of my Geminis, to be honest, didn't pass the test, or someone around you didn't pass the test about you. Take it whatever side of the fence. Someone did not pass the test. They listened to lies and slander and gossip rather than really honoring their heart and getting to know someone. Yeah, for some of my Geminis, I do see you being strong and like silently reaching out to someone, or someone being strong and silently reaching out to you. Very strong Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy is present. Someone here could reach out to someone online after a long period of being stoic. Someone here has been stoic for so long. I channeled this in Pisces readings like week to week, back to back for a few weeks. It's a song by Ibei. I've carried this for years. So Gemini, some of you could have carried a certain truth for years. I've carried this for years. Someone has carried something for years. Someone has just carried the truth of a situation for years. Yeah, but someone, they can't stop, like they still feel a certain way. It's like someone, even though they're really stoic, someone could be a blue collar worker, work with their hands, or have a physical job. It's like someone is still getting flashbacks. Yeah, but someone's also scared because someone could have not said something because they could have been like, that's my butt on the chopping block, that's my living situation, that's my job, that's my income, that's my stability. But there could have been a loss, or there is a loss that's going to happen. Then now someone's like, well, doesn't matter because I lost it anyway. Like I held this in so that I wouldn't lose this certain thing, but now I've lost this certain thing, or I'm about to lose this certain thing. So, you know, danged if I do, danged if I don't. I may as well free myself and say this thing that I've been carrying on for years. Yeah, hold on for one more day. I know there's pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? Literally, someone is in pain. They've locked themselves up in chains. No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let somebody walk all over you. Till then, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know things can change? Things can go your way, but you have to speak up. Someone has to free themselves. Someone could have been like a minion or a right side man of someone in the industry, or someone who's very like high up. Someone could have been best friends with the boss or the manager, or like right next to, and so they're like, well, I gotta zip it. I can't tell the truth on a situation. But here comes the showdown. What goes around comes around. So, and this is something that's taken years. Just like I said with the Ibei, I've carried this for years. Someone has carried something for years. Someone thought something was dead, done, over with, dead and gone. Someone thought that they put the nail in the coffin with the situation because someone has left a situation years ago. Little did they realize that there was some dirty work left behind. Little did they realize that there were certain things that were coming out. Certain things are coming out from years ago. I mean, we see what's happening right now in the media with the diddler, do we not? And the Z with a J. I don't usually get in the middle of posts on all that, but someone was literally trying to be like, the Z with a J, say it the other way around. I don't want this to get like docked or anything for that. But the Z with a J, who's married to a certain affluent woman with a B in the media, he's not a bad guy, even though he's been friends with the diddler and he has had all these accusations. Well, now he has actual official lawsuits out against him. So someone here was like, oh no, they're not a bad person. They're not doing any of that. They're not money laundering. They're not doing any of that. It's the person that, you know, left. It's them. That's because they're also guilty. Okay. So someone here has been stoic about a situation because they're guilty. But here comes the showdown. What goes around comes around. Something is about to be exposed. Literally stoic. Now it's funny because, and then we have my other blue collar card. It's funny because someone really does love someone, despite the fact that they lied on them, they were deceitful to them, they betrayed them, they're blaming them out in the open, but behind closed doors, they actually love this person. They can't get enough of them. That's ridiculous. That's actually crazy. Literally crazy. Okay. After Gemini is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, something is healing for you right now. For some of my Cancers, if you've had any issues down below, I do see healing in that area. I'm not a medical professional, but I do see healing in that area. For some of my Cancers, there can be stagnation or certain blockages. Some of my Cancers, you can be taking like pregnancy test after pregnancy test. You're like, my menses is not coming. What's going on? And it's like a emotional blockage because of these 6 retrogrades that we have going on. It can be like a fungal blockage or something else that's going on because of like overeating or over drinking because of the holidays, sleep schedule or stress. Like something is happening that is disrupting a hormonal cycle for someone. This can also be like a guy not a sail, not raising the flag. And it's all of the reasons that I just mentioned. So I do see something healing. Literally. Everything I say just is clarified in the cards. 6 of Wands with the Devil card and the 9 of Cups. If there were issues when it comes to the reproductive or the sensual area, ta-da, there's going to be a celebrate good times, come on, with the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Now, yeah, 3 of Cups can sometimes be third party, but it's also first and foremost celebratory energy. I'm not seeing third party outright with this. It is very much about the reproductive system though. Again, there was a halt. There was no sales, no raising the sail. Or for women, there was like no menses. There was like, what is going on? So that is happening for some of my Cancers. Sorry, it's just most of the times when I channel something, it's clarified immediately after in the cards. So I'm not trying to repeat myself. It's just when I channel, it comes out in the cards after. So literally, someone is in their head. They're wondering about a situation because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. Someone here can be having a lot of issues in the house. Why is my house costing me so much? This is an arm and a leg. This is so frustrating. Someone here could have wanted to make like a big purchase to surprise someone, but Spirit is saying, hold up. Because it does seem like there is going to be something expensive that you have to fix in your house. Now, our house, energetically, metaphorically speaking, sure, it can be the actual house you live in, but it can also be your body, because your body is your house. So again, there's issues in someone's physical vessel that could cost them a little bit to kind of get to the bottom of. I see it being healed. Or there's like issues with your home. Something here is going to come back. Something is getting returned. Something is going back to its rightful place. If someone tried to play keep away from anyone, I see that that's not going to fly. How bizarre, how bizarre. Ooh, baby, you're driving me crazy. Isn't that every time I look around? I'm just channeling this right now. Every time I look around, it's in my face. Is that how that song goes? How bizarre, how bizarre. I'm gonna have to look up that song. Bizarre. How bizarre. I don't have a pen. Yes, I do. Bizarre. Okay, something is gonna be bizarre, Cancer. Someone can also think how bizarre that they thought something, or that someone tried to say something about someone, and it's not what it is. Okay. I hate when people take a sip of anything on camera because I hate the sound of it, but I've been doing readings all day, and yeah, I've been talking nonstop for like the last 8 hours. So okay, Cancer, something is, so my Cancers, you're going to get to poo on your competitors or your naysayers. I'm hearing the Eminem / D12 song, Ash on You. Ash on you. So you're gonna get to do that to someone. It's gonna feel good. Yeah, you literally have chrome and brass. So someone could have been trying to say like, your company is brass, you're fake, you're this, you're that, and you're gonna prove that you're chrome and they're brass. Also, what is that saying where it's like, people, what, hating people aren't happy and happy people don't be hating, and people who are doing well have no reason to like hate on people who are doing like not well. So basically it's like, if someone's hating on you, one, they have way less than you, they're not where you're at, just clearly, because people who are higher up don't hate on people beneath them. Like, it's a waste of time. It's like, you reveal where you are in like the hierarchy of things when you start hating on someone. It's like you're showing to the rest of the world that you're lower than them. And the only people who are going to buy your like chipping away at something are people who are just as low as you. Like hyenas hang out with other hyenas. They're not hanging out with the lions. So. Yeah, there are cracks in a foundation, Cancer. Despite cracks in a foundation, I do see loyalty. Like for some of my Cancers who are in a marriage, it's This I Promise You by NSYNC. So when the visions around you bring tears to your eyes and all that surrounds you is secrets and lies, I'll be your strength, I'll be your hope. And then later on it's like, I will take you in my arms and show you or hold you right where you belong till the day my life is through. This I promise you. So someone is saying like, it's okay that the roof is caving in. It's okay that all these little mishaps are happening. It's okay that someone tried to slander your business or your boss was rude to you, because I'll love you every loving day. Like I'm here for you. Like we got this, baby. So there is like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of energy here. There is like, through all the crap of life, I'm here for you. I love you. We're in this together. Yeah, even though some of my Cancers, you are like juggling yarn and in between, or like there's cracks in a foundation, remember that it's always darkest before dawn. And this is my favorite quote in the world, Cancer. So take it as a huge omen that I'm saying this to you guys right now. It's a quote by Brian Andreas, San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto can be something. Someone here could have liked that video game. It is the way of all things that the night ends and the light returns, Cancer, because the light will always return. So I love that quote. I've actually thought about getting it tattooed on me multiple times. Okay, after Cancer is Leo. Congratulations, Leo, if you got a bun in the oven, one on the way. If you don't, then be cautious if you don't want that to happen, because I see that happening. And some of my Leos are going to be happy about it, and some of my Leos are going to be frustrated about it because they could already have some kids running around. They could have multiple baby mamas or multiple baby daddies, and that was not the life that they envisioned for themselves. I just have to say it because it's here. For some of my Leos, you could have a rowdy child, you could have a problem child, you could have a difficult child. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Someone here could have a child or an animal or a student that's really rowdy, or a person at work that always like speaks up to them. It's actually because this person does love you. It's just this is their way of vying for attention. So someone literally acts out as a way to get attention. Literally. Three of Cups, they want attention. Three of Cups with the Fool. They have a really immature way of going about it. But Leo, it's just kind of like in elementary school, how it's like when a boy has a crush on a girl, he would push her down and like she would get a bloody nose or break her arm on the playground. He didn't give her a bloody nose or break her arm because he hated her. He did it because he liked her. What? I don't know, but that's literally how it is. That's literally how it is. So, literally. It's like a backwards way of showing someone that they care about someone. Now, for some of my Leos, someone really likes someone, but because of the people around them, they cannot express. This can also be someone who has like a big following, and so they have a lot of people who want this person, but this person just wants one person, and it's none of the people who are like fighting over this person. And that's also why they like the person that they like, because they realize that the person that they really like hasn't tried to like fight for their attention, isn't thirsty, isn't desperate like all these other people are. Like someone here is like, ugh, it's exhausting. I don't want any of these lames. Like I don't want any of these people. They're all fighting over me. It's not their equal. Like, God said that we're designed to be equally yoked, and this person is so disappointed in their options right now because it seems like they have so many people who are so clearly not equally yoked to them trying to fight over their attention, and they're just like, ugh. Now again, for some of my Leos, this is definitely a child, but a problem child who's like getting in trouble in school or in daycare or with the nanny or with the other parent. Like someone here is just doing the most. I say, put their butt in a barn, because I'm not gonna lie, I was difficult as a child. I would bite anything and anyone. I screamed a lot. I talked back. I would get Saturday school, which I was like, huh, that's great, because then I get to just read my new books. thanks for giving me Saturday school. Like, I wasn't mad about it. I was like, cool, after school detention, perfect. I'll just read my new Thoroughbred series book. So someone here talks back like that. But again, it's just their way of vying for attention. Now, going to the barn, like my mom would pick me up from school and drop me off at the barn. I was the barn's housekeeper, and I also cleaned stalls to pay for my riding lessons and my horse's board. So that was a perfect way for me to deal with my extra emotion, my extra energy, was cleaning stalls and then cleaning my riding instructor's house, because A, then I paid for my lessons and my horse's board, and B, I got that energy out. C, I got to be away from home, so that gave my parents a break. But I was like in a safe space. I was doing things I loved, and I was working for things that I loved. Like, it was just a win on all fronts. So some of my Leos who have difficult children or difficult students, you just need to get them in a program like that, because literally it's not only going to make the parents happier, gives the parents some time to chitty chitty bang bang, gives the parents some time to just relax, watch the raunchy TV show or drink a bottle or whatever that they can't do when the kid's around. It's a win on all situations. The kid's happy, the kid's not, isn't at home, the kid's doing what they want. There's something like that here. Blow the whistle. Do, 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 blow the whistle. Yeah, so someone here, time out. Time out. The referee. Someone here needs to call time out on a situation. Someone here needs to call someone out. Someone here is being called out. Someone is a whistleblower. Also, Texas, Memphis, Oakland, Miami, New York, Atlanta, Houston, and Dallas, and Los Angeles. We also have my Filthy and Gorgeous by the Scissor Sisters, which is, if you got it, flaunt it. So someone here could also just need to expose themselves. What? Okay, well, this can be someone who's been holding back because everyone's been saying so much about them. But Leo, that's actually not serving you. First of all, you're Leo the lion, and you're gonna hear me roar. You need to roar. But also, the quieter you are, the more that other people can say on you and get away with. Whereas the louder you are, then it makes people put up what people are saying about you up against how you are presenting yourself. So for some of my Leos, you need to go harder in the paint, and you need to represent yourself, put yourself out there more, and then what other people say about you won't have as much merit. Whereas if you go quiet and hiding, I know it's you're danged if you do, you're danged if you don't, but you're more danged if you don't, because by law, by your natural blueprint, you are safest when you are in your energy, which is roar, which is roaring, not being quiet. You're not a bear. Okay, Leo? You're not meant to hibernate. I don't care if you feel like hibernating. It's not serving your public image. It's not serving your career. It's not serving your relationships. You need to roar, okay? Okay, after Leo is Virgo. Virgo. Someone has a really cute crush on someone. Someone is hee hee. Someone is kind of shy, a little bashful. Someone could be oh, they would never like little old me. I don't know, there's something cute like that. This is giving someone with a really big influence liking the girl next door or that average Joe. This is someone who's I'm so sick of all these people who are all done up, who are all fake, who you wake up next to them in the morning and they look nothing like they looked the night before at the club. I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of meeting what looks like a pretty face, but she has an ugly soul. Someone here is sick and tired of that. They're not down with the get down anymore. They want someone that is more homely, more natural, someone who, is steady, who has a routine, who to others could be seen as boring, but they're not boring. They just are I don't know, they're classy. Yeah, for a lot of my Virgos, you thought you had what you wanted, but you're realizing it's not at all what you wanted. The Seven of Swords with the Moon card. Literally, someone was ha, I got so-and-so with so-and-so followers, or the lead of this or that, or yeah, have you seen my girl? She's got the this or the that or the whatever. And it's now this person is realizing, man, this person is a bunch of baloney. a bunch of bogus. Not to mention, this person doesn't actually take care of themselves. So how they look today is not how they're going to look in 10 years. You know, Virgo, I think that's the best. This needs to be like a secret way, especially for Virgo, because let's just get real for a second. Virgo, they're so stinking picky, okay? So picky. I still stand by the fact that I think personally earth signs are all of my serious relationships have been earth signs because I think they're the best in the sheets. I just do. And I don't think any one of those signs is the best because Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, I've had like a knockout in all three, honestly. But I guess if I was being like really honest, the Virgo had a very specific attention to detail. That is just like so satiating, you know, just so nice. But Virgo's so picky. Like if you're dating a Virgo and the corner in your bathroom behind the door has like a little bit of hair or something, like that Virgo is going to delete you, never talk to you, like so quickly it's not even funny. If that Virgo sees you like not brush your teeth before you go to bed at night after a late night out, they're gonna be like, gross. Like there are like little things. If that Virgo, you're talking to that Virgo, you guys both ate the same garlic bread, but they see like a thing of garlic in your teeth, they're not going to tell you about the garlic in your teeth, but they're going to judge you for the garlic in your teeth. Like make it make sense. They feel like internally, subconsciously, they're like, ugh, they should have known. Like they should just have a self-awareness, or they should just have the courtesy to be like, I'm going to excuse myself to the bathroom and see if there's anything in their teeth. Like Virgo is just so finicky and so picky. And so Virgo, it's hilarious because there's a Virgo here who thought that they were getting the wife material or getting like the queen of thought bopping, like every guy, every whatever wants this girl. But it's like behind the scenes, this person is total bogus and baloney. This can also be a job situation, a house situation. This car is so whatever. This house is so whatever. But it's like they painted over all the cracks in the foundation. And so a year later, when those cracks start to all show because the foundation is slipping and you're like, wait, but those cracks weren't there before. And it's like, no, they just painted over them. So something has taken some time for it to reveal its ugly face, but something is being revealed. And now someone is like, Mayday, Mayday. I'm hearing Mayday. For some of my Virgos, there is a fairy tale opportunity here, but hold your horses because someone is going to have to speak up and be honest, literally confession. For some of my Virgos, you can be seeing a lot of 12, 34, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, okay, come on, let's ride to the liquor store. Some of my Virgos, chill it on the drink you drank, okay? Pour it up, pour it up. That's how we ball out. Okay, some of my Virgos, there can be a little too much celebrating during the holidays when it comes to the drink you drink. Try and limit it, just a couple days a week, or I don't know. There's something here with limitation. You are going to confess something, or someone is going to confess something to you. I also have, these are my confessions. So for some of my Virgos, very small few, hopefully this is just one or two of you guys, but someone, I got one on the way. Magic on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Ooh. Some of my other Virgos, looking back on the things I've done. I was trying to be someone. I played my part, left you in the dark. Now let me show you the shape of my heart. So someone wants to show someone their heart after leaving them out in the dark. You better act fast. You better act fast, Virgo, or they better act fast to you. Seems like someone has been peacocking themselves, could be dealing with strong Leo energy. Someone's feeling left out. Oh no. It's funny because what they thought was brass was actually gold, and what they thought was gold is actually brass, which is why they're packing it up, because it only takes one bad apple to spoil the whole bunch. And like I said at the beginning of this reading with the Virgo, someone is realizing, ew, she's got dirt in the corner over there. She's got some garlic in her teeth. There's some certain things that are just not adding up. Okay? All right, after Virgo is Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Love is in the air. Okay, I just saw Lady and the Tramp when they're slurping the noodle. Someone here could really like Italian food. Someone here could really like meatballs. Someone here could be a Lady and the Tramp kind of situation. Basically, just caste systems. Lady was in a very nice, fancy, well-to-do home. And the Tramp was, well, tramping around the around the train, cars and stuff. This can just be different cultures. This can be people of different caste systems, literally. Family card came out in the pre-shuffle. It came out here with the Hangman. Someone here is getting enlightenment on a situation. For some of my Libras, there can be a home situation that is being uprooted. Someone's going to have to move with the Magician in the reverse. Someone was kind of lying on a situation, or someone's home situation is just being rattled. Shake, rattle, and roll. Yeah, even though some of my Libras, this feels a little like caught off guard, I do see that the new situation is actually going to be a blessing. And it's like, there's a Libra here who's really trying to hold on to a situation and not move from a situation. They're like, no, I'm not going to move. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. And it's like, it's not. Seven of Swords with the Moon card. Somebody who's trying really hard to hold on to a job, a career, a living situation, because they thought it was their happily ever after. But it's not. Your true happiness, Libra, is ahead of you with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. But it's after you move. Someone here could have been like, I can't move because I have kids, I have all these things, you know, I'm married, even though my partner is just crap, all these things. But it's like getting that divorce and leaving is actually going to bring you into the happiest years of your life. I'm hearing that happy days, Monday, Tuesday, happy days. But it's like the happy days are ahead of you. If you thought that something was happy in the past and you're trying to cling on to that, that's not true at all. Something may take a little grease to get going. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, this is how I'm saying this. Something needs a little grease to get going. But once you get some momentum, once you do the first few things, Libra, you're going to be on your way to like happiness that you've never experienced in the past. Literally, something is like, what? I can't move. This is my happiness here. Don't you know this is my happiness? This is where I'm meant to be. And it's like, no, it's not. And you're saying that in such a strung out way with so much stress on your face. Like, this is what I was also going to say in Virgo's reading that I didn't say, so I feel like I meant to say it in Libra's reading. But if you really want to look at, like, see where someone's at in life, see where they were 10 years ago. If you really want to learn a lot about a person, find pictures of them 10 years ago and see where they're at today. See how much they've aged. See how their health markers add up. I don't even look remotely like myself 10 years ago. And I was in my 20s 10 years ago. I'm in my 30s now. My 30s are exponentially better, but that's because I've done a lot of work on taking care of myself. I sauna every day. I do cryotherapy, cold therapy. I walk 10 to 20,000 steps every day, 10,000 minimum. Like, I work out multiple times a day. I eat only whole foods. I don't eat fast food. I stopped eating fast food like 5 years ago. You know, there's a lot that goes into all this. Libra, you have like a whole new lease on life, but it's like someone here is trying so hard to not. They're like so scared of change. Someone here is just so scared of change. You've earned this change. Someone can feel like something is being taken from them, but it's not. Spirit is trying to gift you something and take you away. Take me away, the great escape. Someone is literally trying to help you escape a situation that you feel like is your happiness when it's not. Literally, you're being promoted, even though some of my Libras, you feel like you're being demoted because you feel like the ground is being ripped out from under you in a situation. But because something here, it's the opposite. It's kind of what I was saying at the very beginning of the reading. It's like, some of my Libras, you can also be a blue-collar worker, do something blue-collar, and Spirit's trying to give you a much more relaxed and cozy job, and also a much better work environment. For some of my Libras, you could have been stoically holding on to something for years, but you don't know your worth. And you could also be really good when it comes to writing, which makes sense as a Libra. You're meant to be an author, a poet, a journalist, a writer, something with books, a teacher, a librarian, an artist, a singer, a songwriter, a screenwriter, writing skits, doing podcasts, storytelling, instruments, music, language, education, and learning. That is a part of your Dharma, Libra. Okay, after Libra is Scorpio. Scorpio, some of you guys can be waiting for something to grow up, all grown up. Some of my Scorpios are wondering if something's going to come back from the past, a blast from the past. Some of my Scorpios, you're keeping to yourself and self-preservation. You know that your name is being spoken about in rooms that your feet have not stepped foot in. something can go either way, but you're wondering if something gets offered to you, which it looks like it is going to be offered to you after a lot of fighting, because you are meant to be doing this very thing that you've been waiting for, something that ended a while ago, but someone is going to speak on your behalf. You are going to be offered this thing, but you're wondering, do I even want this thing, or do I want to still stay my own boss? It could be stressful, because right when things go really good for you, being your own boss, Scorpio, you've been taking care of yourself, this news comes in, and it could ask you to move, and it could be this great offer, this offer that you've been wondering if this thing was going to come back around. You've literally been wondering if this thing that ended forever ago, that really felt like your life purpose, the Lovers with the Page of Pentacles. But now that something is going off for you, your very own thing that you put a lot of work, blood, sweat, and tears into, Eight of Pentacles sideways, so it's taken a lot longer than it's taken other people. This is like when people are like, oh, post every single day. And if you post every single day or 3 times a day for 3 to 5 years, then you'll for sure get this energy. And Scorpio, you're like, well, I've been doing it every single day since 2006 and it's 2024. Literally, that's how long I've had my YouTube channel is why I said that. Because people say this stuff that my channel's been docked so many times, it's not even funny. Doesn't matter because that's not how I make my money. But it's just funny because people will literally gaslight me and say, well, if you do this and this and this, but it's like, no, some people are just heck bent on hating on you and docking your channel and gaslighting you and reporting you and doing all the things to make sure that something ends for you. And so you have to find different ways, 6 Pentacles with the Emperor. And so when finally something hits off and takes off for you, Scorpio, that's when these people from a distance give you this offer, the very people who gossiped, lied, and slandered you, behind the scenes, never to your face, are going to come in with this offer. And it could ask you to move. And you're wondering, do I want to move? Now, this can also be a lover. Someone who you're like, I wonder if they're going to come back around. Are we going to have a second chance at this? Because the Lovers is a very strong soulmate energy. The Emperor and the Empress are the highest couple in the tarot. This can be twin flame, strong soulmate energy. You're feeling like, I already met my twin flame. I already met my lover. But they did me dirty. They betrayed me. Someone betrayed us. It stressed me out for a lot of time. But now that I have this success on my own, now that I've healed myself and I've become incredibly patient, I sit and wonder if that person will ever come around. It's like, here they come. But do you really want it, Scorpio? Like, do you really want it? You're being told to think twice. Think twice before you accept something, Scorpio. Because someone here could now only want to come around or offer you something because you have become that Emperor finally. And it's been hard fought. And Penguin energy here, again, watch March of the Penguins. It's not like a hunky-dory happy thing. But penguins are incredibly loyal. They mate for life, and they go through insane, tumultuous journeys with a lot of fasting. Some of my Scorpios, you could have been through extreme famine. You could also do like fasting yourself for health issues, but people could have, really like cut your finances, tried to cut you where it hurts. Penguins go through all of those tumultuous things. They go all around the world. So it's like you've been faced with all the adversary in the world. You've had, sea lions and orcas and killer whales and snowstorms and, no food, but still having to continue on. People have taunted you and tormented you in all the ways, and yet you stayed so loyal, Scorpio. And so now they're like, well, now do you want this offer? And it's like, but you just made it to the breeding grounds. If you're, going with the metaphor of the movie March of the Penguins. You just made it to the breeding grounds. And now they're going to offer this to you. For some of my Scorpios, your advice is literally the Eminem song, which I believe came up in Cancer or Leo. I think it was Cancer's reading. I shit on you. It's a song by D12 and Eminem. You're being told, yeah, but there's a promotion here. So for some of my Scorpios, I think that this is a double promotion. It's like you're getting promoted, as in your stuff is actually, you're finally getting the just desserts that you deserve. You're finally getting the accolades. You're finally getting the income. You're finally getting the clientele. You're finally getting, like the attention and the eyes on you that you deserve. But at the same time, this person is coming in wanting another chance with you, or this company is coming in trying to offer you again. Same with Libra energy. You are really good with your words. Someone here tried to twist your words, but it doesn't matter because you are the yes card. You are going in the right way. Someone could have tried to twist your words or say that you're not doing the right way. Literally, well done and yes. So Scorpio, it doesn't matter what people said on you, because it's like their words don't stand up to your character. In fact, the only reason that they were on you so much is because who they are does not in any way, shape, or form hold weight or bear weight to your character and who you are. It's like your character holds way more weight than their title. And they thought that their title was everything. Who do you think you are? I said, who do you think you are? Some kind of superstar? That's literally how that song goes. This can be someone way higher up being like, huh, the help thinks that they're so much better than me, da 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 da. And it's like, but you actually were helping and healing so many people. So it's like your karma comes back tenfold, and that you go up the ladder, and the people who are at the top, who are just kind of abusing everyone below, are now getting shot straight to the bottom. I'm hearing shoots and ladders. Shoots and ladders. This also could have made someone really admire you, Scorpio. I'm hearing you do have private eyes. They're watching you. Watching your every move. Private eyes. Yeah, you got private eyes on you. Private landing is what I'm hearing. Someone here could even have their own jet, or they get that first class up in the sky. Someone here, champagne, living my life in the fast lane. Okay, that's glamorous. Someone can think that you're really glamorous. They've been watching you from a distance. Watching your every move. Okay, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Woo! Sag! How you gonna do me like that? Seven of Swords, first card out. Am I the drama? Someone here, definitely lies, cheating, betrayal. Someone here playing dirty to keep their spot. Someone here has been playing dirty for a long time. Oh yeah, with the Page of Swords? Take it whatever side of the fence you're on, but this is definitely for a lot of... This is... Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who has done someone dirty or something dirty for far too long. And it's getting exposed. Ring the alarm is what I'm hearing. Someone is trying to act like they're in this happy family. The Addams family is what I'm hearing. But there's a lot of fighting and chaos, and these people are not happy. Sorry. This is like someone being like, we're so happy. Oh my gosh, look at our new this. Oh, look at our new home. We're so happy. And they're so full of crap, it's not even funny. In fact, this person probably has to take pills to fall asleep at night, or drink themselves to sleep, or smoke themselves to sleep, because they can't sleep without any of that stuff. Rest assured, they cannot sleep without something. They need a substance in them, because the home is chaotic. It's about to fall. Ten of Swords is here. Something is about to be revealed. This is ordained, like in this is God's plan for something to come out. That something was false. It was all just a matter of time. Someone here could have been cheating. Someone here can be aggressive. Someone here can be a fighter. Eight of Cups. Someone here can walk away and do something, and then they always come home to someone. Someone here is emotionally checked out. Someone here is living two lives. Someone here could have, this goes on with, what reading was it? It was either Virgo, Libra, or Scorpio, but someone here, I was talking about, these are my confessions, it was Virgo. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. That's hopefully for a very, 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 very small few, but it is at least one person, because it's coming through really strongly. Someone here got in cahoots in another situation, and it is being brought to light that they have a mistress on the side. What? We have an Empress and a Queen of Wands. Someone here is doing dirty work, and they are discovering that someone has been going elsewhere. Someone has been dipping outside of someone here is exposing someone. Someone here could have lied on someone. Something is getting exposed, and it's ending a happy family or a happy work situation that wasn't really happy to begin with. So again, this situation needed to collapse, but it's like the situation was never going to collapse until something was finally revealed. But something is finally getting revealed. It's been faltering for a while. This is someone constantly, like, literally I can't. Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. This is literally someone being like, this is the last time. If you do that one more time, I'm serving you with papers. If you do that one more time, I'm leaving. This is literally someone threatening that more than one more time. In fact, they probably said one more time like 20 times. I just asked for a new spread and the Death card came out, so Sag, I don't know what's going on in your life or what's going on around you. Take it whatever side of the fence you're on. This doesn't have to be your energy. This could just be someone around you. But something is incredibly fake, false, and phony in a work situation, a family situation, a relationship. It's just not it. It's not it. And it needs to end yesterday. It's like it already overstayed its welcome. It's been faltering for far too long. 5 of Swords is wanting to come out a second time. Someone is literally trying so hard to act online. This is like a social media relationship. The Star with the Ace of Pentacles. We love each other so much. We're just so happy. And it's like these people are miserable, hate each other's guts, like can't stand each other's morning breath, like just, you know, wake up on opposite sides of the bed kind of thing. But they're trying so hard to make something look a different way online. And again, it's like they have to stay together because of money, resources, the home, their notoriety. They're seen online. 8 of Wands with the Star card. Some of my Sagittarians are going to be getting a letter in the mail. Someone could be revealing something for my single Sagittarians or my Sagittarians who are on the job market. Yes, you have a relationship on the way. Yes, you have a promotion, a job offer on the way from now to Aquarius season. Spirit is saying hold your horses. Be patient. It's kind of like this time is meant for you to rest, because once it's go time, it's going to be go time, baby. It's like you're not going to have time to rest. Once whatever this is comes in, you are not going to have time to rest. Yeah. For my Sagittarius who are already in a situation, there are differences here. There's like differences in morals, differences in hygiene, differences in diet, differences in self-care, different beliefs, different shared values. It's like something here was not created on the best foundation. Yeah, something is like a loose cannon. Tires are going to be popped. Please check your tires, get your car checked out, whatever you need to do, because someone also could just be getting a nail in the tire, something like that. We also have whistleblower. So again, something is going to be revealed. So it keeps coming out multiple times. For a select few of my Sages, you can be single, unencumbered, but things are just kind of difficult for you. It's because there's someone around you that doesn't want you to have happiness, because they're in a relationship, they're in a commitment, they have some sort of status. They're seen in some sort of seen as an influencer of some sort, and they're very unhappy, and they see that you're really happy alone and solo, and they just want to make sure that you never get to like a certain level. And it's ridiculous because the whistle's about to be blown on them anyway. They are a loose cannon. Someone's about to expose themselves. But for my Sagittarius in a relationship that they're not happy, I don't know, there's something here that's just not right. I'm sorry, but there's just something here that's just not right. This can hopefully be a work situation, but there's a situation in the life that's just, the top's about to blow. It's a loose cannon. Someone here is going to reveal something, and it's like, you cannot come back from this. And remember, someone here has already said, if you do this one more time, I'm going to leave. Someone has already threatened something multiple times. So it's like someone was on their last string 20 last strings ago. As always, message me or for a personal reading, or go to my website, ValeriefromVega.com, to order a personal reading with me. I have many affordable options. So if you would like a personal reading with me, if none of the public general messages of these signs fit for you, then shoot me a message and get a personal.